A Burke County woman in jail tonight charged with involuntary manslaughter. It happened Sunday on 4 Points Road in Waynesboro. Investigators say Hannah Cobb had some sort of altercation with Telvin Osborne when a gun went off and Osborne got shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
A tragic shooting claimed the life of Telvin Osborne after a heated argument and late-night drinking at his Keysville, Georgia home on February 23, 2025. The 30-year-old victim's girlfriend, Hannah Cobb, 28, told police the shooting happened by accident while they were checking her gun, as they did every night. The authorities found nothing to back up Cobb's story of what happened that night. The whole ordeal took place at 5:45 a.m. on 4 Points Road, and Cobb now faces felony involuntary manslaughter charges. Sheriff Alfonso Williams stressed how reckless it was to bring a gun into an argument, especially when you have alcohol involved. Police investigations later uncovered what really happened on that fatal night. Who was Telvin Osborne? Telvin Donald Osborne, known to many as Telbo, came into this world on December 16, 1994, in Midville, Georgia. Shirley Ann Rackins and the late Larry Donald Osborne's son lived a life shaped by his family's complex dynamics and controversial views. Telvin, at age 30, had 4 children. His daughter Elena Osborne lived in Augusta, while Melanie Cobb, Telvin Osborne Jr., and Sebastian Osborne called Waynesboro home. His family tree branched out with 9 sisters and 5 brothers, scattered throughout Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina. Though black himself, Telvin became known for his controversial stance against black women. His social media posts contained derogatory comments that stirred up heated community debates. These statements and his clear attraction to white women became talking points after his death. Telvin shared his Waynesboro home with Hannah Cobb, the mother of 2 of his children. Their neighbors saw them as any other couple, watching their kids play with others nearby. Lee Robert, who lived next door and met them several times, couldn't believe how things turned out. Telvin and Hannah's relationship looked normal to others, but hidden issues led to its tragic conclusion. Cobb later revealed their nightly ritual of checking their guns. Sheriff Alfonso Williams spoke to reporters after Telvin's death. Through this investigation and interviews with family members, it is evident that both families, are deeply concerned for the well-being of all parties involved. The case is truly heartbreaking, he said during a press conference. Telvin's story came to an abrupt end on February 23, 2025. Authorities said a night of partying and a heated argument with Cobb preceded his death. He left behind 4 fatherless children and sparked intense discussions about relationships, personal choices, and their devastating effects. Behind closed doors, Telvin and Hannah had a troubled relationship. Their relationship looked normal from the outside, but underneath lay a volatile connection filled with tension. Family members saw Telvin and Hannah's relationship as chaotic. They witnessed emotional outbursts and physical fights between the couple. The couple fought heavily after drinking. On that fatal night, Hannah got upset at a club when she thought Telvin was flirting with another woman. This led to heated arguments about Telvin's role as a father to their children. Their text messages showed threatening patterns of behavior. Telvin would send Hannah messages like, "You'd better hide." These threats usually came after Hannah locked him out of their home for her safety. According to text messages, they started physically fighting more often. Telvin reportedly threw Hannah against a wall, which left visible damage. I guess he didn't respect white women either. At times, Hannah reached out to Telvin's mother because she would need help calming him down. Guns made their troubled relationship even more dangerous. Hannah said they checked their weapons nightly, but this worried law enforcement. Sheriff Williams warned about the dangers of mixing firearms with heated arguments and alcohol. Trust issues grew as Hannah suspected Telvin wasn't faithful. These doubts sparked intense fights and created an endless cycle of mistrust and confrontation. Nobody in their community knew about their problems at home. Their neighbors thought they were seemingly normal. One neighbor said it well, "You never know what goes on behind closed doors, what's in somebody's head." Police later found that their relationship had gotten much worse. Was Telvin a cheater? Or was Hannah simply jealous? Hannah faced charges of simple battery and family violence. These charges showed how their relationship had completely fallen apart. The fatal night, piecing together what really happened. A tragic event unfolded at a couple's home on 4 Points Road during the early morning of February 23, 2025. Burke County deputies rushed to the scene before 6 a.m. after receiving a distress call.
15 seconds.
Please, Telvin, talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. I didn't need this. It was an accident.
911, what is emergency?
Yes, man. Oh, my God. There was two of them down the road. I'm so sorry. I just want to tell them it was an accident.
Okay, wait, what's the address? What, baby, breathe. What's the address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where's the gunshot one? Where's the wound? Okay, hold pressure to it. I need you to hold pressure on it, okay? Is he still breathing?
Yes, ma'am, he is. Yes, ma'am, he is.
Okay. Okay, what's your name? Take a breath for me. Take a breath.
My baby, I didn't. Please, ma'am. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to.
Hello? Can I have your name, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Can I have your name? Okay, are you holding pressure?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am.
You're breathing?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Baby, what did you mean to say? I'm so sorry, baby. It was baby.
Yes, ma'am, get out, okay? Just hold pressure, okay?
Please, baby, talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Yes, ma'am, I don't know if he's breathing. He's really going white.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, all you can do right now is just hold pressure, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how old is he?
30.
30? Okay.
I'm sorry,
It's okay, ma'am.
baby, please talk to me, baby. Baby, please talk to me. Telvin. Baby, please. Baby, I'm naked, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I don't have any clothes on.
Okay.
I didn't mean to, ma'am. It was an accident. We were taking the chamber. I'm not sorry that. Cut me off. I'm so sorry. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
oh, my God. I don't know what to do.
You have something you say to put clothes on? You don't have any on?
Ma'am, I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm so sorry. I need to put some clothes on.
Okay, yes, ma'am, I understand.
Telvin, baby. No, baby.
But you still need to hold direct pressure to the room, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am Telvin. Telvin, please. Telvin. Please, baby. Please, I'm sorry, Telvin. I didn't mean to say that. Please talk to me, Telvin. Please talk to me, baby. Baby, can you see me?
Okay, ma'am, someone's on scene, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's the weapon?
Yeah, I'll put it away. I don't even know where it's at right now. I just dropped it on.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, I'll make sure you don't have it in your hand, okay?
No, ma'am, I don't. No, ma'am. I don't even know where it's at right now. Okay, I'll see it and I'll put it up, okay? It's okay. It's on the dresser where officers and everybody can see it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so sorry. We were just stuck in the chamber and I never put it up. I didn't mean to do my baby. The father of my children. Please, God. Telvin, baby, I need you to talk to me, baby. Please. Can you hear me? Say yes. Say yes, baby. Please talk to me, baby. Please, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. I need officers. I do.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and open the door if you can. can, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to come in my house.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. Try to grab a shirt or something and just open the door, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Deputies found Telvin Osborne on the floor with a gunshot wound to his chest. Medical teams quickly transported him to the hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead. Telvin's family members took to social media with a story about Hannah, claiming an accidental shooting while cleaning her weapon. Sheriff Williams contradicted this version of events, stating, "At no point during the investigation was there any information about the person cleaning a weapon."
The offenses committed leading up to the discharge of the firearm included simple battery, family violence, and reckless conduct. It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm into an argument. It is reckless to engage in an argument where there's pushing and shoving going on. And those are the predicate charges for the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
Investigators learned that Cobb and Osborne had been at a local nightclub, partying until about 2 in the morning, and alcohol played a major role in what happened next. The couple got into a fight that turned physical, with pushing and shoving. Sheriff Williams stressed how dangerous it was to bring a gun into an argument fueled by alcohol, and the arrest. A complex investigation into Telvin Osborne's death began with Hannah Cobb's frantic 911 call at 5:45 a.m. Her distressed voice came through the poor audio quality. "I didn't mean to, ma'am. It was an accident. We were checking the chamber of my gun and it accidentally went off." Deputies arrived to find Cobb in their master bedroom. She was applying pressure to Osborne's chest wound. Emergency responders rushed Osborne to Burke Health, where medical staff later pronounced him dead. Burke County Sheriff's Office launched a thorough 48-hour investigation that included evidence collection and witness interviews. The case needed significant time and attention to detail to ensure a complete review of the evidence, Sheriff Williams said. Cobb's story started showing cracks during the investigation. Sheriff Williams confirmed they found no evidence supporting her claim about cleaning the firearm. The investigators discovered a darker chain of events. 1. The couple had been drinking at Augusta clubs until 2 a.m. 2. A heated argument erupted over suspected infidelity. 3. Ring camera footage showed Osborne leaving after an argument. 4. Upon his return, the situation escalated with allegations of knife threats. 5. Text messages revealed Osborne warning Cobb to hide. On February 25th, 2 days after Osborne was fatally shot, the police investigation led to the arrest of Hannah Cobb. She faced charges of felony involuntary manslaughter. Sheriff Williams added charges of simple battery, family violence, and reckless conduct. Cobb attended her first public hearing on March 15th. The court granted her a $25,000 bond with Level 1 monitoring. She had to surrender all firearms to law enforcement. She posted bond and walked free the next day. The sheriff's office continues its work with active search warrants for phone records and more evidence. Many questions remain unanswered, Sheriff Williams noted, hinting at possible new charges as evidence surfaces. So, into Telvin's death. News of Telvin Osborne's death spread faster on social media platforms and sparked intense debates about race, relationships, and personal accountability. Social media exploded with discussions about Osborne's documented history of anti-black rhetoric within 48 hours. His family wanted justice, but many social media users couldn't feel empathy because of Osborne's past derogatory and overtly racist comments about black women. His tragic death has been overshadowed by his and his family's long and loud history of anti-black statements that have remained preserved on multiple social media platforms. A Twitter user with a personal connection shared his disappointment. "This one hurts because this is my man's family, but I still gotta tell the truth. Old boy Telvin was on some coon shit with his praise of white women." Several users urged black women not to get involved in any protests based on his previous remarks. Critics drew comparisons to similar cases. One user pointed out, "Both Christian Obumseli and Telvin Osborne bashed black women online, insulted us, and put us down to uplift white women. His death by a white woman, the same demographic he publicly praised, added more controversy to the situation." In my opinion, having a preference is normal, but showing hatred to any group who doesn't align with your preference is unacceptable. The local community reacted with shock. Lee Roberts, who had met the couple several times, said, "We didn't know what was going on, and it was also shocking scary because they seemed like a nice couple." This situation led to broader conversations about interracial relationships and self-hatred. A social media user noted, "A lot of men are like Telvin Osborne. They say dating white women is their preference, when in reality it's just their hatred for black women." Most online responses criticized Osborne, suggesting his fate stemmed from internalized racism. Questions about justice continue, and some believe his past rhetoric has shaped the public's view of the case. This overshadows the serious domestic violence that led to the shooting. In the end, Sheriff Williams discovered their relationship was nowhere near as simple as the original reports indicated. Their private life was filled with alcohol-fueled arguments, violent threats, and careless handling of firearms. This created an explosive situation waiting to happen. The tragedy left 4 children without a father. 2 families were shattered, and neighbors struggled to understand how this horror unfolded in their community. Telvin Osborne's death is proof of how toxic relationships, substance abuse, and internalized prejudice can destroy lives. On social media, Telvin openly praised white women as demure, while criticizing black women as aggressive. But his relationship with Hannah Cobb, a white woman, ended in violence, a dark irony that has sparked heated debates. Social media users try to settle Telvin's controversial views. Telvin's cousin, Roscoe, has some words for the internet.
We went viral when he was living. Y'all see what I'm saying now? Y'all see the type of timing. It's the miserable bitches. The bitches that ain't got shit going for themselves. The ones that want to be influencers. Your ass better go influence something else. Because you finna influence an ass whooping. Y'all tripping. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let my brother rest in peace. I stayed quiet long enough. I done watched everybody Twitter, post what the fuck they post. Everybody want to be funny. Everybody want to be funny. Yeah, that what he get. Yeah. But guess what? One thing I know. When you serve a God that sit high and look low, yeah. Ain't no retaliation. God gonna make you feel the same thing we feeling. And mark my words. Mark my words. Huh? I'm a firm believer.